Won't be letting you.
As expected, they were all nothing but trash.
Lately, I've been playing BROLY almost non-stop because his objective securing is just so good, and I've been having a lot of fun with him. Today, I'll show you how BROLY dominates every boss fight and secures objectives like a monster. So make sure to watch until the end. Here, our start was actually pretty good. We managed to take the creep that gives extra experience points and also killed Cell, as you guys saw. And as you can see, the enemy team has BROLY too, so he can steal our bosses if we don't stay alert. I know some of you might be wondering how that's even possible, but just keep watching. I literally used my ultimate here to kill them because the first boss would spawn at the 3-minute mark, and by then my ultimate would be available again. That way, I could secure it very easily. And yeah, you heard that right, I can secure the boss very easily with BROLY's ultimate, thanks to his auto-marking ability, which even works on bosses. But that's not all BROLY can do to bosses. Now, we took another fight against Cell and BROLY, and they both wasted their ultimates on us. That means securing the boss becomes much easier because they can't steal it anymore without their ultimates. My ultimate is also coming back in a few seconds, so that boss is pretty much guaranteed to be ours. And yeah, Cell's ultimate isn't really meant for stealing objectives most of the time. By the way, my health was pretty low here, so I had to back off, and I decided to destroy that rock to recover some HP as quickly as possible so I could go back and secure that boss. By the way, for my card setup, I always use build up as my first card because BROLY benefits a lot from it. The defense it gives at max stacks is just overpowered. As for the second and third cards, they're situational. I switch them depending on how the match is going in the enemy team. Shortly after securing the final boss that spawns at the 9-minute mark, we won the match very easily. Now, in this match, the enemy had God Goku, and he's a huge threat to BROLY. Right from the start, he began dominating both me and my teammate. On top of that, most God Goku players use Snowball as their first card, so it's important to shut them down as quickly as possible. Otherwise, he'll become a threat not just to you, but to your entire team. So, I literally just started marking God Goku and even used my ultimate right in his face to shut him down, even though it would have been better to save it for the boss that spawns at the 3-minute mark. By the way, I know some of you probably noticed that these gameplays were recorded before the Season 6 patch update. I heard that they nerfed God Goku's first skill damage and his third skill as well, which honestly seems like a good change to me. In the late game, God Goku could literally one-shot BROLY with his enhanced first skill, even if BROLY built tanky items. This nerf might make that a little harder, but I still doubt it'll be enough. I think I'll still have to play very aggressively to shut down God Goku early and stop him from farming. I also heard that BROLY's passive got buffed, giving him some magic defense. In exchange, they reduced his second skill's damage. They called it an adjustment, but to me it feels more like a buff because the damage reduction on his second skill doesn't really affect his playstyle that much, which is great since I enjoy playing BROLY so much. They also nerfed the build-up card, which was my main card on BROLY. From what I've seen, they mainly wanted to slow down how quickly players could stack free defense just by farming NPCs. And as you saw here, Vegeta came in and instantly used his ultimate to secure the boss. That's why you should always use your ultimate immediately when the boss is low, even if you don't see any enemies nearby, because you never know, someone might still come in and steal it if you don't secure it in time. And yeah, after we secured the boss, the enemy team surrendered, and we won this match as well. And it's actually very easy for BROLY to melt down bosses, thanks to his kit, especially his third skill, which fully resets the cooldown of his first and second skills. This allows you to use his first and second skills again on bosses. On top of that, I also activate the World King Helper when attacking bosses, which increases my damage and helps me melt them even faster. And again, after securing that boss, we were able to win this match very easily as well. By the way, having decent teammates makes winning with BROLY much easier. Otherwise, no matter how hard you try, it is almost impossible to win. After the first gameplay I showed, I literally lost 3 times in a row. In those matches, I gave my 200% to carry the team, secured every boss, and sometimes even stole bosses from the enemy team. But yeah, it still wasn't enough to carry them. And one more thing I found is that you need at least 2 tanky heroes on your team, including yourself as BROLY. It becomes extremely difficult to win when you are the only tanky hero on your team. Even if your teammates are good, they will have to play almost perfectly if they choose squishy heroes while you are the only frontline. I know some of you might be thinking, but tanks aren't squishy, right? Well, even the tank faction has one hero who is quite squishy, and that's Baby. I can literally take him down very easily and rarely have trouble killing him. So, you need at least another tanky attacker like Vegito on your team if your tank player chooses Baby. And if that Baby player isn't good either, then you're basically in a very difficult situation. At that point, you can only pray to God that you don't get another bad Baby player on your team, and instead get a proper tank player who picks heroes like Cell, Cooler, etc. Anyways, one thing I wanted to mention is that you can simply use your ultimate to secure Gekishin, even if he uses his clones to confuse you. And the reason is something I already explained earlier in the video. BROLY's ultimate marks all nearby enemies, so it will mark both his clones and his real body as well. By the way, this was the final fight of this match, and it was absolutely epic, so I had to show you guys this.
Your enemy landed a max Gekishin first!
I should start a dome.
Not good! They broke it through all your...
Thanks for the Dragon Ball.
Now, I'll show you guys some of my craziest clutch clips. Trust me, you don't want to miss these.
I'll go down low. I'm sending alone the happiness of all. Thank you for your love.
Stay cool!
What on?
As expected! Get out of my way!
By the way, I said that my second and third cards are optional, right? So let me explain them now. Most of the time, my second and third cards are damage cards because I already take build up as my first card, which gives BROLY enough defense. I like to use Prepare to Die as my second card when I'm snowballing because it helps make my kills more guaranteed. I also like to use Giant Slayer as my second card when the enemy team has tanky heroes like Cell, Vegito, etc., or when I'm having a hard time killing enemies. For example, if I'm not able to snowball and the enemy team has multiple tanky heroes, then this card becomes a must for me. But if I'm already snowballing, I still go with Prepare to Die in some cases, even against tanky teams. As for my third card, I use Wicked Warrior if I feel like enemies are still surviving my damage and I constantly have to rely on rush attacks to finish them off. But I switch to Pursuer when I need extra movement speed to chase enemies while also getting some extra damage. Finally, Limit Breaking Jump is also a really good card for BROLY if you want to catch enemies who always stay in the back or keep running away, like God Goku. You can even use it defensively to escape dangerous situations if your dash is on cooldown and you keep getting cornered. Anyways, that's all for my card setup. Looks like the video is ending right where it started. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, want to see more content like this, or learn something new today, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care and peace out.
Won't be letting you...
As expected, they were all nothing